Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cassie projects. Okay, so today's video is something that I've been working on for the past couple of months. I may have mentioned previously that I've always wanted to create my own book. Now this is just a stepping stone, but it still feels like a huge accomplishment for me. So I'm going to share with you today my very own prompt diary. This is my book, guys. Like, I designed this and it's now published and you can buy it too. Okay, so it's a diary, okay? I did a mid-year diary because obviously we're nowhere near the end of the year yet. So this one runs from August to August. So if you want to get it, you might want to get it nice and quickly so you can start from the beginning. But if you get it in a couple of months, it's okay because you can still do 10 months of practice, which is a huge amount of improvement that you could do. So going in there, we've got the first page, which is the title, and then the second page, this is me explaining what you gotta do. Do you know what? I really want to colour in this front cover. So while I paint the cover, you can listen to why I actually did this book in the first place. I'll tell you where it all started. I wanted to get into a habit of practicing drawing things each day, but because I always felt like I had to show it off to the world, I would put too much pressure on myself. I want to really get good at drawing people. I would love to practice that, but I never feel like I'm good enough. So I needed something to push me to do it every day without having to show it off to everyone and just get better at it. So I thought, oh, I could use a diary that's blank that I could draw into each day. And I searched and searched and I couldn't find any blank diaries. They've always got lines in them or dots for like bullet journals, or they don't have a full day for Saturday and Sunday. I found it really frustrating. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to make it myself. I did loads of research in how I could do it. Obviously, I don't have loads of money that I can pay out to make books. So I looked into Amazon publishing and they do it all for you. Obviously, you're getting a smaller cut from it, but I don't have to put that upfront cost in. I wanted a diary and I wanted to make it for myself, and I thought maybe you would like one too. I don't know. This might be just for me, and it'll always stay for me. But if you would like something to practice in every day to push you to get better, then this book might be for you. I just want to help you not to procrastinate and to just improve on your skill, because I know that is the hardest part. For me, I just procrastinate so much and I just want to get better. I just want to go, right, it's a habit, and make it happen every day. So yeah, this is what this is for. It's to stop you procrastinating, to stop you worrying about what people think, and just let it be for you so you can get better for you and no one else, and you can make mistakes. You could do a picture every day and it not be any good, and it wouldn't matter because it's yours, it's your diary, and that's what I want more than anything. It's for you. Now, this is my prototype, so it will look a little bit different when you order it because I've changed the font. So the main font here will be orange when you order it, but everything else will be the same. I wanted each page to be blank. That was my main thing. These are the pages. We've got blank pages. There's a little box at the bottom so you can write what your prompt was or write about that picture. It's also got the date at the top, so it makes you do it every day because you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out a page. Got a page for every day, including Saturday and Sunday. They're not half pages like most books, which is really frustrating. I mean, who does less on the weekend anyway? Like, my weekends are always so much more busy than the week. I like a full page for my weekend, so there's one pro. In the back of the book is 365 prompts for you. Thinking of things to draw is always a pain, isn't it? I can't tell you how long it took me to write this list. It took so long to think of 365 individual words. This mid-year diary isn't just for drawers and painters. So if you're a photographer, you could also use this, and you could stick in a picture each day, and it just reminds you to make sure you're taking that picture every day, stick it in. write down where it was. If you're a baker, you might want to do a recipe every single day. You could even illustrate it and write the recipe down. It's just a way of improving in a creative sense. So I'm going to do a few things today. I've called this episode 3 things to fill your sketchbook, because this is ways to fill your sketchbook, but this is the sketchbook. So I'm going to pick a prompt. I'm going to pick the first prompt because I'm not going to spend hundreds of hours looking at all the different words. Instead, I'm going to go number 1. Right, I'm going to do red. And then I'm going to go onto Google and I'm going to write red. And instead of scrolling through hundreds of pages, I'm going to just pick one of the first few images. And I see a strawberry. And I go, right, I am going to draw a strawberry. It might be really bad. That's the joy of this book. No one's got to look at it. So if it's really bad, who cares? It's your diary. I've never wanted to draw a strawberry because it looks too hard to do all those dimples where the pips are. But this time, I'm going to do it. No one else needs to see it. Well, you lot are going to see it. So I hope I do well. But, you know, in your book, you don't have to show anyone. It's okay. Thing I'm going to do is a Zentangle. I love Zentangles, they're so fun. Now this is a Zentangle that I designed in one of my earlier videos, and I decided that it would make a really cool front cover. Now you can actually colour this in. How great is that? But you can also draw your own Zentangle on one of the pages. Now Zentangles are really great at helping you relax. So if you just need a reason to stop and have a bit of you time, this is a really great way of doing it. I was so pleased that there was no bleed coming through from that pen. So another thing that I wanted to do for you guys, but also for me, was to do a little test page. So at the back of the book, I've got a few extra pages, you know, just in case. We all need a few extra pages. So I wanted to use one of mine for a test page, and I'm going to test out a bunch of supplies to see if the paper will hold up. Obviously, with Amazon, there was only one type of paper that I could use with their self-publishing. So this is the only option basically. So I was really hoping that it might go well. As you can see, the watercolour kind of wrinkled to start with, but once I dried it, it was actually really good. Like, it's quite impressive really. There was just a very slight bit of wrinkling, and with the Koi brush pen you could slightly see the darkness, but it didn't bleed through. So I'm really pleased with that. The third thing I'm going to do for my sketchbook, right at the back of the list, I've got some challenges. So you might not want to follow the prompt list. You don't have to do it every day. That's the joy of it. I might do a few prompts. I might do a few different challenges. I might do a few Zentangles. If you find it easier to follow a list every single day, it's there for you. I'm going to do a prompt. I'm going to do a Zentangle. And I'm also going to draw 100 eyes. So there is 3 brilliant ideas on how to fill your sketchbook. And I found it all in here. I get to draw it all in here. I have put in here, if you want to share what you've done, if you're really proud of one of the pages, then you can tag me, the Cassie Projects Diary, and show everyone else your progress in there, and show me as well. And I'll probably share them on my video if anyone does that. I mean, if anyone buys the book. I mean, you might just think this is a terrible idea. Oh. Another good thing is really thick. It is a thick book. It's got 409 pages in there. I will put the link below, the opportunity to buy your very own book, because that's always exciting. A link to my book. I'm published, everyone. I'm published. This is just a stepping stone, but this is just so huge. Like, people can buy my book. And I'm gonna keep doing more books, and I'll keep putting more out each year, and eventually I'll write a prompt for each page, and it feels like I am becoming a real artist and that it's actually my job, and I've always struggled with claiming that. I don't know why. I don't know if other creative people agree that claiming art or something creative as your job feels like, people always call it a hobby, don't they? Art and baking. But I want this to be my career, my life. I love YouTube. I love art, and this is me. So I'm claiming it. This is my job, and if you would like to purchase my book, then you'll be really helping my very tiny business. I just really hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support. I know my channel is still really small, but every single comment that you give, every time you watch a video and it gets higher and higher, and every person that subscribes means so much to me, because it gives me the potential of having this as my business and my life. This is what I want to do, and thank you so much for the amazing people that have been supporting my channel and that has joined my Facebook page as well. It's so nice to have this community of art, and I think it's really important that everyone has a little bit of creativity in their life. I think it's healing, it brings joy, it brings people together, and it's beautiful. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video.
If, like me, you like getting creative, not just art, not just crafts, but even if it's DIY or baking or gardening, whatever you're into that allows you to get creative, then feel free to come and join my Facebook group. It's called Cassie's Creativity Club.
And basically we just share our artwork. We encourage each other, inspire each other.
If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all next week.